Halfway up the Class 3 scramble on Kelso Ridge of Torrey's Peak, a Blue Lacy named Jasper hung from a rope on a technical section, fully loaded, and the pack on his back never shifted. That pack carried his booties, food, and water to the summit of 38 Colorado 14ers. 10 years on the trail, one backpack. This is the Ruffwear Approach Dog Backpack, and this is what a decade of summit days looks like. Behind this review stands a trail lineage few can match. Jasper, a Blue Lacy and the first generation of the lineage, summited 38 Colorado 14ers in his lifetime. On summit day, the Approach pack was his go-to choice. Pound for pound, he was the strongest of the lineage, so he carried the load while his successor, Koa, ran point on trail, scouting for cairns and route finding. The Approach rode his back through 38 summits, which means this is not a quick field test. This is a verdict earned over 10 years and tens of thousands of vertical feet. The Approach pack is built around radial cut, weight-forward saddlebags that sit close to the shoulders and create a passive compression system, so the load carries efficiently rather than swinging with every stride. Those saddlebags rest on an integrated harness with a breathable, molded foam chassis that keeps the pack stable and comfortable against the body. 5 points of adjustment dial in the fit, and a padded handle paired with padded girth straps lets a handler lift and assist the dog with even load dispersion. 2 leash attachment points are built in, an anodized aluminum V-ring and a reinforced webbing loop. Flopper stoppers stabilize the saddlebags and keep them from flapping as terrain changes. External gear loops add quick access storage, and reflective trim plus a dedicated light loop for the beacon keep the dog visible when the day runs long. The materials used for the Approach pack read like a gear list for serious mileage. The shell is a 150 denier polyester ripstop nylon with a durable water-repellent finish. The pocket lining is a 210 denier nylon. The buckles are ITW Nexus Airlock side release. And the zippers are YKK, the industry standard. In the medium size tested here, the pack weighs just over a pound and carries roughly 13 liters, around 793 cubic inches. Ruffwear recommends a dog carry no more than 25% of body weight, including the pack. The standout feature is the vertical stash pocket, designed to organize gear and ride heavier items like food and water closer to the dog, where the weight belongs. On summit day, the pack carried the full kit: protective booties for sharp talus, a day of food, water, and treats. The spacious side pockets swallowed all of it and kept the weight balanced over the shoulders, where it stayed put on the climb. The terrain across those years was not gentle. The pack pushed through thick brush, forded stream crossings, dragged across boulder fields, and survived more than one belly slide down loose scree. Through all of it, the construction held. Over 10 full seasons, there was never a single equipment failure. No blown seam, no broken buckle, no torn pocket. The materials simply did the job, season after season. Comfort over long days was just as telling. Jasper wore the Approach for 6 to 8 hours at a stretch on summit days, and he rarely showed any sign of discomfort. The pack never chafed, never slowed his pace, and never became the reason to turn around. For a dog covering high mileage at altitude, that kind of all-day tolerance is the difference between gear that works and gear that gets left at the trailhead. The defining moment came on Torrey's Peak. The Class 3 road up Kelso Ridge includes a technical section where a dog cannot simply scramble through, and Jasper had to be hoisted up by a rope. He went up fully loaded, the Approach pack cinched to his body, and the padded handle and girth straps made the lift controlled and secure. The pack did not shift, the load did not sway, and the contents stayed exactly where they were packed. That is the test that separates a day pack from a summit pack. 10 years is a long time to trust a single piece of gear with a dog who lived to climb. The Approach pack did not just survive that decade. It disappeared into the routine, which is the highest thing a working pack can do. When gear is doing its job, the dog forgets it is there, and so does the handler. The Approach earned that quiet trust summit after summit, and it earned a place in the kit time and time again. Here is how the Approach pack scores on the Tater-Tested system. Trail performance earns 5 paws, infallible across a decade of summit days. Durability earns 5 paws because 10 years of brush, water, and rock could not make it fail. Fit and comfort earns 5 paws, with no complaints logged from Jasper over thousands of trail hours. Value earns 5 paws since $59 across 10 years works out to under $6 a year, less than a fancy cup of coffee. Innovation earns 4 paws for the vertical stash pocket that carries heavy weight close to the dog. Tater approval earns 5 paws, tater-tested and lineage proven. That brings the overall score to 4.8 paws, which earns the Tater-Tested Elite seal. A pack that carried Jasper through 38 14ers has nothing left to prove. If your dog is ready to carry their own load, the Approach Pack is ready for the work. Join Tater's pack so you don't miss out on future product reviews.